Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a very special episode for you guys. Normally I've been talking about the cat coins, but I have a meme coin here that's mega tiny, nano cap, that I just noticed a lot of whales have just accumulated. And I will show you the whale wallets for proof. I'm going to show you guys that this thing is a 50x from its all-time high from about a week ago. They're verified on Twitter and Jupiter. They're very active on Twitter. Like, the list goes on. It checks all my boxes, and I need to bring this to you guys on the channel before this thing absolutely goes parabolic. I really think that it's probably bottoming out right here. None of this is going to be financial advice. Let's dive directly into it. Okie dokie, folks, we're back, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about a coin none other than Motion. As you can see right here, it is already verified on Jupiter, and it is only 9 days old. This coin is 9 days old, and it's verified on Jupiter, and it's verified on Twitter. They're very active on this Twitter page. They're new. This is brand new, and they've got 627 followers already. You guys can go ahead and check out the website as well. The website looks pretty sick. You can see little babies on here. You got Vince McMahon. You get some rappers and stuff on here, and they've got all their socials. It's a very simple website. They'll probably add to this over time, guys. But getting into this, guys, because this thing I think has some insane potential over here. If you look through the Twitter, they're very active, and just yesterday they had a new listing. They got listed somewhere on the 8th day of their existence, and as you can see right here, we're sitting at the bottom of the chart, guys. We're at the bottom of the chart. I've just accumulated down here. I accumulated a decent amount. I bought about $800 worth of this. This thing, if you looked at the chart, this thing is still at the very bottom of the chart. It looks like back on the 7th, about 9 days ago, when the thing came out, it was about a 50x from where we're at right now. From about where we are right now, this bad boy is about 4,800%. Guys, that's a 50x back to where we were about 1 week ago, guys. That is massive. That is a massive potential risk versus reward. I'm not saying dump your life savings into a coin like this. These are not the coins that you dump a lot of money into. These are the type of coins that you see a lot of whales are holding, and you decide, I'm going to buy like 100 or 2 because it could do a 50x, and it's backed by these whales. I'm going to get into these whale wallets in just a second here, but we've already got 1,200 holders. There's 900 million in supply. The market cap is only 137K, and as you can see, we are very well decentralized down here. The top guy only has 4%, and these are the whale wallets. I'm going to show you some of these whale wallets right now. This guy right here has a $600,000 wallet, and as you can see, if you scroll down in his holdings right here, he's holding 1,300 of this Motion token. And if you look over here into his SBL transfers, he was just buying this coin 2 days ago down at this level that we're at right now. As you guys can see, 2 days ago, we were still down here in this zone at the very bottom of the chart here. Let's get into another whale wallet. This guy also has a $500,000 portfolio, and this is why you want to follow these guys, because if they've got a $500,000 portfolio, they've obviously built it by making smart decisions and finding good tokens early, right? And this might be a good token that they found early, because this guy holds $5,300 worth of Motion. This guy has a $500,000 portfolio, guys, and he is holding 1% of his portfolio in Motion. It's a brand new meme coin on Solana, guys, and he's got almost 6 grand of it. So he might actually be the biggest holder. Is he the biggest holder? I'd like to see that. He's the second biggest holder. That guy right there is the second biggest holder with 33 million tokens right now. Let's get into the last one. Juan Sol, right down here, number 6 on the list. If you look at Juan Sol, he doesn't have as big of a wallet, but this wallet is still a $100,000 wallet. That's pretty big. And he's holding GME, which went totally parabolic. Right, guys? So, he picked GME, and he probably picked it at a very good price because he was smart and he knew what he was doing. He's holding $3,000 worth of this Motion. So if I have your attention, guys, we just pulled out 3 big whale wallets, and they're all holding this coin. All right, I scrolled back and I found his transfers here. This guy, Juan Sol, right here, he bought this coin about 10 days ago. You can see he loaded it up. Basically, when this coin came out, when this coin first came out, he loaded it up. And what did he sell? He sold some of it, but he's still holding a substantial amount. Look he bought some, he sold some. If you look, that's about it for Motion. That's about it for motion, and he's holding the rest because he probably believes the thing is going to go higher than where he sold here, because he sold a bunch. He probably bought it at the bottom, sold a bunch up here, and then decided to hold on to the rest of the tokens right here, guys, for a higher pump. What's a higher pump from here, guys? You're looking at coming up to the 10 million area. This thing was already basically a 5 million market cap token right out the gates. And yes, they take some time to go back to their all-time high, and they don't always make it back to their all-time high. But the fact that there's whales holding it and it's verified in both places already, it checks a lot of boxes. A lot of assessment has went into this project, knowing that multiple whales assessed it and decided it was good enough for them to buy thousands of dollars worth, and Jupiter believes in it, and Twitter believes in it. You know, there's a lot of X accounts that are suspended right now on these meme coins, and this one's verified right out the gates, and it's getting listings. It wouldn't be getting listings if it wasn't a potentially good project, guys. So that's why I think that this could be a good buy right now. We're looking at a 50,000 total value locked on a token this tiny. I really think this thing has high potential, and it's down 19% today. So you guys definitely have a good entry here. I'm giving this to you guys at the very bottom of the chart. If you have a very small portfolio, this could be your chance to grow that portfolio. Not financial advice, but you know, we're not up that much from basically the bottom, guys. We're up, dude, we're not even up 50% from the very bottom, and 50% is nothing for a meme coin that's down 4,800% from where it was a week ago. You know, so, and it looks like it's actually forming a higher low here. You know, you guys know I'm a trader by trade, and I look at this higher low, and if this thing continues and breaks over this area, you guys will see a reversal trend happen right here, right now, and you know, then there's gonna be higher lows coming in, and we're actually going to have a new uptrend, and this thing can probably skyrocket fast, especially because these whales, these big whales, people copy what they're doing in their wallets. These whales also have big Twitter pages. If they tweet about it and say this thing is turning around, a bunch more people are going to buy it because of that. There's a lot of reasons why this thing could all of a sudden pop off. Here's another reason. The volume is very, very low right now. The volume has dumped off totally insane. It's down 37% again today, and the volume is nowhere near where it was back here, guys. So when the volume picks up, when more eyes look at this, when the whales start talking about it, when there's another listing, anything, because it already got a listing, when any of these catalysts happen, this thing can probably see a massive run. And the fact that I've got $800 worth of it and it could go a 50x, that's 40 grand. If I held it to the all-time high till it goes here, that's 40 grand. If I hold it till it goes up to here, you know, what even is that, guys? What even is that? Now, we're talking this thing could literally go like an 85x to go to where it would go next. If this thing actually does take off, we're looking like this thing could do something like an 85x, guys. No, that sounds crazy. It sounds ridiculous. But when I'm talking about 100x tokens, this is like where you'd find a 100x token. I'm not saying it's this token. This thing can totally die. It's obviously very risky and speculative play, but this is how you find 100x tokens. You find something that's completely undervalued at the very bottom of the chart that a bunch of whales have picked up, that checks all the boxes, it's verified everywhere, and they're active. It could take off. Then you could actually see yourself getting into a 100x type of token, guys. If you got value, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, because I'm probably the first YouTuber that brought motion out on YouTube. Like I'm sure you haven't heard of this token. You probably really haven't heard of it, or any of the other ones that I've been talking about on the channel lately. So you're gonna find the best here. I'm gonna find you these tiny, dirty little gems that can actually print some serious gains and double basically overnight. This thing might double in an hour. I don't know what's gonna happen. I bought a bunch of it. I'm done buying it, and it's time to bring it to you guys before a bunch of other people buy it, because it's still at the bottom of the chart, and I don't want you guys to miss out on these opportunities and buy them higher up. Now, last but not least, I've been showing you guys, at what point do you not want to buy? You know, like, what point is it too far for me, Jeff? Like where I'm gonna get dumped on? I would say you don't want to buy above like a $250,000 market cap right now. But you probably are still safe till probably about like 400K market cap. You could probably squeeze yourself out here until it hits like this area right here. I would never buy the top of these pumps though, guys. I really wouldn't. Like, if this thing goes up like this and breaks this downtrend, you're looking at it will come back around to the area that we're at right now. If it pumps up again, and it pumps all the way up here, don't buy up here at the top of this pump. You buy when it comes back down and maybe tests the 250,000 market cap mark again. So don't ever buy the top of a pump, because normally there's always going to be a pullback, and if there's not a pullback, maybe it wasn't worth it to get into it anyway, because there's lots of tokens that you guys can pick. You don't have to pick this. That's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys got value. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.